The games on offer tonight. Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS. It's kind of washed out, but that's what that one is. New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the Nintendo 3DS. And finally, Super Mario Maker for 3DS for the Nintendo 3DS. So can we get a, if I hit the power zoom button, can we zoom in a little bit on these games? It's an all Mario special. So it's going to be either 3D Land, New Super Mario Bros. 2, or Super Mario Maker for 3DS. And I'm going to get the poll set up right now, so hang on. Right now, New Super Mario Bros. 2 and Super Mario Maker are tied. This game is languishing, 3D Land is languishing with only one vote right now. 3DS Mario Maker has just jumped ahead in the polls with the margin of 2 votes. It's like we're watching the election. I always love doing this. I love running polls on this because I like watching the votes roll in as everybody votes and then everybody tries to buy votes and tries to fucking screw everyone over. There is now an ever-widening gap with Super Mario Maker becoming the game that's going to be in the lead with about 30 seconds left in this poll. Super Mario Bros. 2, actually Super Mario 3D Land, somebody is just dumping votes into 3D Land now at the end of this poll. The votes are being rocked. Hang on. Democracy is being bought and sold as we speak. But your winner with 24 votes is Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS. Second place out of nowhere with 17 votes, 16 of which rolled in the last 15 seconds of the poll, was 3D Land, which is out, and then New Super Mario Bros. 2 got up to 8 votes and then just died out. So that was it. So the game that we're going to be making box art for is New Super Mario Maker for 3DS.
Stop the vote counting. It's past the time. The poll should be closed. We need to stop the votes. This election is a fraud.
I gotta stop doing that. You guys fucking hate it. You guys love it for how good of an impression it is, but you hate it for who the impression is of. It's gotta be. Is it gonna be Your Level Sucks the game? Is it gonna be Super Mario Maker? Is it gonna be if you're so smart, why don't you fucking make it, or whatever that meme was? Like, how are we gonna do it? There needs to be a little explosion graphic that says not compatible with Super Mario Maker for Wii U. Okay, let's get the paper out. Let's get the paper out at least. Make it so that Mario is peeing everywhere. I don't think I can draw that on Twitch. I'll get in trouble. We got to think here. We got to think. Super Mario. This one shouldn't be that hard. Draw Mario ridiculously buff like a brawly. Buff Mario. My therapist. Buff Mario is not real. He can't get you. Me, Buff Mario. So, remember that? Didn't Mario have like a nipple reveal in one of the videos that they did for like Mario Galaxy 2 or something? Or no, it was Mario Odyssey. It showed him in swim trunks, and I was like, that's the first time anyone's ever seen Mario's nips in 35 years. Nintendo, good job. Way to celebrate the 35th anniversary. We need to start. I like the idea of Buff Mario, so we're going to start with the head right here, and then of course we're gonna have the body, and that's where we're probably gonna have pecs and a six-pack and shoot, okay. Well, he's gonna have one arm going up the side, one arm on the thing. Buff, we're not having Buff Mario pissing. We can't have that. Shit, I just realized I wanted to have him doing that thing where, you know, like, where bodybuilders are kind of reaching down and flexing their muscles, but then I realized if I draw his arms going down off the side, it's going to look like he's holding his dick and he's pissing. So... so... I don't win either way, do I? Alright. Do it. Okay, fine. Do it anyway. I'll do it. There's the guidelines for the arms, and of course Mario has to be wearing his hard hat. That's safety protocol. That's safety 101 right there. If he's not wearing his hard hat and he gets hit on the head, then it's Nintendo's ass. Shigeru he's gonna get sued by the Mario family. Of course, the hard hat's got to have an M on it. He can't. If he's buff, we need no shirt, only overalls. That's what I was gonna do. It's gonna be buff Mario wearing overalls. That's why I made sure to put the V down for where the collarbones are, so I know where to do that. Okay, so Mario we need to draw the nose, and then we need to draw the big fucking goofy mustache. Alright, and we need to draw the eyes. This is a very, very cursed looking Mario now that I'm paying attention to what it is I'm actually drawing. I'm not sure I like this Mario. He's kinda... He looks like a pissed off... He looks like Jamie Heineman. So that's going to look weird until we eventually color the eyes in the right color. Looks like he's been looking into Kaz eyes. Wrecking Crew 2, the sequel nobody wanted. He looks like Smokey the Bear. I'm not drawing Smokey the Bear. No, it's not that stream. It's not that kind of stream. Gotta draw Mario's ears, and then coming down. What is it? Mario? What's the deal with his chin? He doesn't really have one. We're kind of giving him a circular face, and that's not intentional. I'm gonna give him a little like "let's go" mouth. He's got to have like that fucking Dragon Ball Z neck. You know which one I'm talking about. Okay, now I don't exactly know where the clothing's going to go because we haven't yet drawn the rest of the body. So let's draw our super swole Mario here. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't have a lot of experience drawing muscles, like big muscles, so feel free to laugh if I completely fuck this up and get my anatomy like all kinds of wrong. You guys are talking about Jerry Seinfeld in chat. What's the deal with Mario? Buff Mario in a hot tub pissing. Now you guys are like getting a little too specific with y'all's fetishes. You know what I'm saying? He's even looking down like he's taking a piss too. Don't say I don't do y'all no favors, okay? There, he's basically urinating Mario. Draw the buttons for the overalls. Those are not nips. Those are buttons for the overalls. We have to have a little bit shining through. We're not going to be able to see his six-pack though, because he's wearing just the overalls. Oh well. He needs a tattoo. His tattoo needs to be the... It needs to be the question thing. I don't know. This seems like the type of shit he would have as a tattoo. I don't know. Give his overalls a 6-pack. Make the overalls transparent. What the hell's the matter with you guys? They don't make transparent overalls. What's next? Make the overalls latex? That's an awfully specific fetish. Latex overalls. Oh my god, I remember that! The fucking Tribal Edition Game Boy Advance SP that had the... Oh my fucking god. That had the fucking tribal tattoos like on the lid, and when you open it up, and it said, if it's cool enough for Mario, that's the tagline, and it shows Mario with the sleeve rolled up, and he has a fucking tribal tattoo on his arm. Oh my god. I forgot that existed. I forgot that existed. So we are erasing this and we are replacing it with the tribal tattoo. It kind of looks like the OBS logo a little bit. So we're gonna have this and that, and then one of these. My god, Nintendo. What the... I mean, they were clearly just riding the fucking trend, but still, what the hell were you thinking?
We gotta put this on a Nintendo or a Game Boy Advance SP. We'll sell 1 million of them.
If it's good enough, if it's good enough for Mario. If it's good enough, if it's cool enough. If it's cool enough for Mario, even. Listen, kids. Let's talk about putting things on your body that can't easily be taken off. That you should think long and hard about before you do. If it's cool enough for Mario... I wonder how many kids tried to justify to their parents wanting a tattoo like Mario's. Like, but Mom, if it's cool enough for Mario. Rated T for these levels are made by kids. There it is. Our ESRB rating, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll color that in black in a second. Okay, so... T for tribal. T for totally early childhood. If it's cool enough for Mario, it's cool enough for me to take these mushrooms. That's right. You should just... Mushrooms that are just growing there, eat them. Try them. You never know. It's like playing Skyrim. What does that do? Take a bite, just eat that, just pick that flower and just eat it and be like, oh, that lowers my stamina. I can make a poison with that. Or just fucking grab a fish right out of the ocean and just take a bite out of that son of a bitch raw. Just eat it and be like, this restores magicka. And then you've also got fucking parasites now because you ate a fish just straight out of the sea raw. So if this is where the name of the game is going to be, what goes down here? This would be the part where we need to have the explosion that says not compatible with Wii U Super Mario Maker. We need to have that down here, and then I don't fucking know. The game, like the labels are really simplistic, so I feel like that almost just might be enough. But I can't leave well enough alone, so let's draw Yoshi over here. And Yoshi's gonna be trying to... Yoshi's gonna be sticking his tongue out onto the box art. Because why the hell not? That's a throwback to our old school level censor. Whenever we would censor the stages live on the air, that was my inventive thing that I cooked up. Yeah, that's about the same color as the Super Mario Maker yellow, I guess, is whatever that. Oh, but what am I going to do about the hard... I guess I'll just color the hard hat hazard yellow. I'm not too opposed to that. Actually, now that I'm coloring this seems to be a little bit too dark to be Mario Maker yellow. But that's okay. We'll get there in the end. As seen on the hit show, Your Level Sucks. By the way, if anybody wants any of those Your Level Sucks fan packs, the flat packs we sold for your anniversary sucks, I still have 7 of them. I haven't put them back on eBay yet, but if anybody's interested, I will put them back on eBay. I was just waiting until the end of the year to list things on eBay. There we go. That's good enough. That's good enough. Oh, going in the wrong drawer. Now let's get the black out. There we go. It'll be a rainbow flag button. We'll color that in once we start doing the details. Now it just looks like Mario's getting he's getting his dick sucked or something now. Come on. What have you guys tricked me into drawing? Color in Yoshi's tongue while we got this. Color in the M on Mehrio. Actually, I need to get the fuck it. Let's go ahead and just color the thing now, because I realized I've got the red, orange, and yellow thing open. That one's got an eraser on it. I have a light green somewhere. Yeah, this will work. Blue. And I've got a purple right there. That's only because it's only because we're drawing this in Pride Month that we're giving him the Pride flag. There we go. Now that tattoo looks hella cool. Color in Mario's mouth. And we need blue for the eyes. He has kind of a lighter blue for his eyes, I think. There's Mario's eyes. He's got brown hair. Color in some of the hair that I doodled on there. Now, flesh color, which is always a weird thing to say. I don't really have any... Again, I don't really have a lot of flesh colors because I only ever used to draw medieval stuff and dragons. So the best I have is is ironically just called light peach, and this will have to do. Buff construction worker Mario is not something I thought I would be drawing today. Let alone buff construction worker Mario who supports gay rights. Strange times we're living in. This is true art. It belongs in the MoMA. I should have included Luigi in a sailor suit, Wario dressed as a biker, Waluigi dressed as a cop, Toad as a fireman, so they can all be the village people. And then since we're streaming on Twitch, I could have been singing, "It's fun when you get a DMCA." I actually have a denim blue. Believe it or not, I have a denim blue. So we are going to sharpen. This is brand new, never before been sharpened before, Prismacolor. It's actually a Prismacolor Verithin, so this is even ritzier. So I was digging through some of my junk today, was doing some cleaning up, and I found a bootleg Famicom game, a multi-cart. Maybe we can stream that sometime. Just thinking out loud. Alright, so Twitch mods. If you're watching this, Mario is flexing. He's not getting his dick sucked. But he does have a wicked tribal tattoo, and that's pretty badass. It's pretty baller. Not. This game is compatible with the Wii U. Not. Not compatible. Oh man. Not compatible with Wii U. There we go. That gets a nice little exclamation point on that. This kind of jacked up while I was writing with it, so I was like, whoops. The E is the easiest thing to draw on this font because it's just a regular ass E. They didn't bother to try to round the corners or anything or do anything fancy like they did with the R. The A, they actually put a tip on the A. A weird looking tip, I guess I should say. Not that way I can complete that thought. Nothing with the I. The O is just a big octagon. It has 8 awesome sides and 8 amazing angles. I'm surprised that the K is as plain as it is. I don't know. I look at this. I use this font a lot. I used it a lot when making stuff for Your Level Sucks, and it just kind of impressed me how generic some of the letters are. They have like no serif on them, but then other ones, you know, they'll have a little bit more flair. Like the E is completely just devoid of anything, but then the R is like overdone. And then the K is just bullshit. It's as plain as the E. But it could have had the same like little double fork as the R, but they just didn't do that. Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS. You know it's coming. 3D's nuts. Yeah, like the 3 is like really ornate with the angled slopes. I think the S is probably the letter I like the least trying to draw in this font because it comes out like crap. So we need some selling points on the back. All right. I love you, Lulu. Can you find Lulu and save the relationship? If she's your girlfriend, I hope she fucking breaks up with you, because this tribute to her is bullshit. Probably one of the spiciest things I think I've ever said. Welcome to White World. Featuring levels such as White World. Fine. Fine, know-it-alls. You make the damn game. Contains 0 playable levels. Like Legos, but worse. This game pack, P-A-K, remember when they used to call them that back in the day? Trademark, is not compatible with Super Mario Maker. Use may result in fire. I don't know how. I don't know how, but if you try to play this game and link it up to the Wii U, it might catch fire. This, of course, Super Mario Maker : for Nintendo 3DS. Last time we did this, we had a really long... We had, like, The Legend of Spyro: The Dawn of the Dragon, or whatever it was. We had a really long name for the previous one, too. But now we've got Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS. And now comes the part everyone is eager to see when we finally get to put the art inside the case and show it off. Now, this is a regular Nintendo DS case, not a 3DS case. You might have noticed that when I brought this out, and it was black and not white. But if you take this and you cut out this tab right here, check this out. Life hack, boom. A 3DS game will fit in there just perfectly. See? It doesn't fall out, nothing. Fits in there perfectly. You can take it out. You can snap it in. It works perfectly. I'm a fucking genius, okay? And now, let's put our beautiful artwork in there. And then close it up. And there we have newly restored, pristine, new in the box, Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS, not compatible with Wii U, rated T for these levels are made by kids. We got Yoshi on the side as the level sensor, as a throwback to Your Level Sucks. We got Buff Mario, who might be taking a piss. He might be getting some head. I drew his arms. You know, fuck it. He's wearing the Pride badge. Who cares? And then he's got the construction overalls on. And he's got the tribal tattoo, canonically from the Game Boy Advance SP magazine ad that my brain forgot existed. And then if you're thinking about, like, you look on the shelf, you're like, whoa, look at that, Buff Mario? Let me take a look at this game, Mario Maker. Fine, know-it-alls, you make the damn game. Contains 0 playable levels, like Legos, but worse. And then there's a warning here. This is like the California Prop 65 warning. Warning, this game pack is not compatible with Super Mario Maker. Use may result in fire. And if you're still willing to take that gamble, then by golly, you bring this up to the cashier and say, I would like to buy one Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS, please. That's not compatible with the Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. And then the clerk will go on the back and go doot and scan the barcode that's not there and be like, thank you, that'll be $4.99 because this game, no one cared about it. Actually, they won't say that because these Nintendo games always stay the same price no matter how poorly they sell. Isn't that right? But yeah, that's cool. And since I figured out that you can just cut that one little thing off and turn any DS case into a 3DS case, maybe we can do another 3DS game. Or maybe we'll do a game for a different console. Who knows at this point? But thank you for tuning in to Gatorbox of Crayons. I've been your host, Draco. And I know we're filming this in June, but, you know, if it ain't Pride Month by the time this goes online on YouTube, fuck it. If it's November 2022 or 2023 and the robots haven't taken over yet, happy Pride Month in November. Who cares? It's like that time I uploaded the Christmas special in May on the YouTube channel. Just because these videos gotta go up, okay? Stop whining. Thanks for checking out this video by Gatorbox. To see more videos like it, please subscribe to the channel. You can also support this project financially at patreon.com/Gatorbox. You can also follow us at twitch.tv/Gatorbox and catch us live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Time for our main show. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.